This video is going to be about how I paid off $32,000 of debt in less than a year, and inevitably I paid off all my student loans, which was $40,000, which that actually took a long time because I didn't get serious about it until this last year, and then I quickly paid off my debt. Once I decided I'm just going to do it, I'm going to crack down, I'm sick of paying interest, and I'm ready to get rid of it. It felt like I was carrying a weight on my shoulders. Now, regardless if we get some student loan forgiveness or not, that's what I heard from, I don't know, something. Student loans need to be addressed, and they need to be talked about. I wish I could give seminars to college or high school kids before they go to college, just to stress how important it is to apply for scholarships, to pay for your student loans as you go if you can, by all means, and just take this debt very seriously, because student loans are very different than any other type of debt that you accumulate. You cannot file bankruptcy on student loans, so they are with you until the day you die. And if you don't address them, they can quickly rack up, and then the interest, you will just be paying interest on them. For example, I think 2 years ago I paid almost $4,000 in interest, not even against my principal, it's interest. That's should be criminal, honestly. It's just terrible. You're just trying to get ahead. I didn't come from a family that was wealthy or anything. I had to get through school all by myself as far as financially, and pay everything off all by myself as well, which, I'm an adult, but it just was hard because I had other people whose parents paid for everything. And so anyways, sometimes it almost makes you wonder if college is even worth it because of the debt and the interest rate. I mean, I was looking at going back to school to be a nurse attorney, and I was obviously looking at nice schools. If you're going to do nursing, you might as well do it right. And I was looking at Cornell master's program, and I think it was $50,000 or plus a year more. And for me, it's just, I don't want to get any more student loans ever. If I can't pay for it as I go, then I'm not going to do it. Just period. I don't want that debt, and that's pretty much how I feel about everything. Unless the interest rate's really low, so that's one thing to think of. If you have 0% interest or very low interest rates, then I will maybe dabble in that a little bit, but just really, I try to be debt free. I look at debt as almost like a sin. It's just, I don't want to do it, I don't want to have it, and I feel overwhelmed when it's on my load, and yeah. Alright, so let's get to it. You want to know how I paid it off? Here's how I did it. So obviously, I'm a nurse, so the first thing I did to start addressing my student loan was actually look at it. I was so overwhelmed 2 years ago with the student loans and the payments, and I couldn't even look at it. So I had just been paying what I had to for years. I know that sounds terrible, but it was too much for me. And I was listening to Dave Ramsey, and I heard other people who paid off tons of debt, and I kind of listened to what their advice was, and I just went with it. So first I paid off all my credit cards, the lowest to the highest. So paid off all my credit cards, I paid my car off, and then I paid my student loans off. So how did I do it? I first started by taking every single year when I would get my taxes back, I wouldn't even look at it. I would just pay it right to debt. Every debt I had, I'd pay it right away. So that knocked off I think $7,000 my student loans right off the rip. So that made me feel better. The next thing I did to get rid of my student loans might sound dramatic, but for me, it was worth it. I had been in a job for a long time, and I had a lot of money in my retirement, and for me, I just felt I didn't want these student loans racking up interest and getting higher and higher, and I just did what I felt was appropriate. I don't know if it's the best advice, but I went ahead and took my penalty out on my retirement and paid my student loans, and I got a new job. The third thing I did to get rid of my student loans was I sold my property, and I made about $20,000 off of it, and some of the money that I made off my property I put right to the student loans. So I also worked a ton of overtime. I got pretty frugal with my spending. I just addressed it and I made it a goal, and I said I'm going to do this. Like, I'm done making excuses, and any extra money I got, if I got bonuses, anything, it went right to the debt. And so that's what I did. And yeah, that's how I don't have any more student loan debt. That's a good blessing, huh? Alright, so if you like this video, please like it, subscribe, get some notifications. I got all kinds of tips up my sleeve about nursing and school and saving money and everything. If you like my videos, just like it, subscribe, and I will let you know how I have made lots of really wonderful business choices too in the future. So that will be a whole nother video. If you have any questions, just comment in the below whatever box and we will go over things. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. I hope you guys all have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. God bless you, and keep it real. Bye.